Hey guys, it's Michaela. Welcome back to my channel. It's been fall for quite a few days now, officially, even though it's still like 90 degrees here in Colorado. So I thought I would go ahead and show you guys what's in my backpack for senior year. This year, I got a new backpack. Thought I'd hop on the Kanken trend. I was reluctant to do this, I'm gonna be honest, just because everyone has one, and there's a lot of stereotypes that come with wearing the backpack. I didn't want to be attached to those stereotypes, but you know what? I decided I want one. I think they're so cute. They come in the cutest colors, and there's just so many ways to show your personality through having this backpack. Like, I have my own pins on it, which I'll show you guys and tell you guys about later in this video. I'm not excited for school, which I've been in for over a month now, but I am excited about fall and my cute backpack. So let's get into the video. On my backpack, like I mentioned, I have pins. First one I have that I ever put on there is from the Royal Gorge here in Colorado. A few weeks ago, my grandma had her 80th birthday and we drove up there and she wanted to zip line across the Royal Gorge for her birthday. You guys should really look it up if you need a visual, because the Royal Gorge is huge. It's kind of insane that she wanted to do that, but she did it, and I got a pin while we were there. It was super awesome, super beautiful. I got some cute pictures too. And then the rest of my pins are from when I went to Chicago a few weeks ago. I'll link that video above or below, however you want to view it. The first one I got was from the Hard Rock Cafe. It's one of the limited edition pins. They only make a certain amount, so that was kind of a big deal. It's super cute, super awesome. And then I got a pack of pins that came together, and on it I have the Navy Pure Ferris wheel, which I did ride on, and then the bean, the classic shiny bean. We had to go there just because it's like the biggest tourist attraction there, and we were like, well, we're going to Chicago, of course we have to go. And then on top of that, we also got the Willis Tower, or the Staples Tower, I think is what other people call it. I have all those pins. They all mean something, and I'm planning on just growing the collection as I go places and I do more. My first pocket that I have in front, the small one, doesn't have much in it. I have a lot of stuff in there that is mainly for like emergencies or like stuff that I'll need to get to immediately, such as my AirPods, because I like to listen to them in between passing periods. And then I have hand sanitizer, which literally comes in handy so much. I did not think I would need hand sanitizer as much as I do. Then I have these anxiety tablets. These are literally the best thing ever. They cure all anxiety, literally, for me. It's just like a magic pill when I have panic attacks. So awesome. And also I have just a little Aquaphor chapstick, because Aquaphor is the only thing that works on my lips. That is all I have in my first pocket. I guess I'll go into the sides. So in this first side pocket to the my right, your left, I have, oh, I guess I have this. I forgot I put this in here. I have a stroopwafel. I do keep various snacks in my backpack sometimes, but I usually don't forget about them. Oh, that's all I have in that side. A stroopwafel. Cool. Awesome. On the other side, which is my left, your right, I have my EpiPen. Don't need to explain that. Lotion. It's just like natural rosehip and almond lotion that I got from Sprouts, and it's so amazing. I use it like every day, actually. Just like hand sanitizer. It's something I didn't think I'd be using as much as I do, but I do. That's all I have on that side. Now moving on to the main part, I like to keep this buckled because it flaps open. You could actually fit so much in here. A question I always get about this backpack is, can you even fit anything in there? And honestly, I had the same concern when I bought it, but yeah, actually I can fit quite a bit of stuff in here. It's a lot more roomier than it looks. And this school year, I really downsized on my school supplies. It's senior year, so I really thought it wasn't necessary to get everything that I normally get. Every single year I normally get like a binder for every single class, a notebook for every class, and a folder for every class, and I color code everything to match my writing in my planner, so I know which class is which. I'm still color coding in my planner, but I didn't get like straight edge school supplies. This year I literally just got a folder and a notebook for every class, and even then I don't even use like any of my notebooks except for the one I have for astronomy, and I'm sure second semester when I take an English class I'll be using it, but so far I haven't had any use out of most of my notebooks, so I really don't have that much school supplies. Also, one thing you're gonna notice is is a lot of these school supplies items are not my regular style, and that's because this year I went to the kids section at Target and picked out all the fun, colorful, glittery rainbow school supplies because it's my senior year and it's the last year I'm gonna get like school supplies and go school supply shopping, because I feel like college school supply shopping is gonna be a little different. So I thought I'd have a little fun with it, and you'll notice that for sure when you see all of my school supplies. First thing I usually have in here is my wallet. That keeps all my money in it, my driver's license, etc. I always have it on me just in case I decide to do some online shopping in the middle of class, which is something I actually do probably more than I should. Next thing I have is my pencil bag, but this is actually an old Ipsy bag from when I had an Ipsy subscription. I no longer have an Ipsy subscription, but I do have all the bags. I keep 2 pencils in here, the nice kind that like refill the erasers and the lead and everything. Pretty much everything in here is flare pens. Like, the entire bag is just full of flare pens, and then 2 pencils and like 1 Papermate pen, because I actually use pen more than I use pencil. Yeah, not much in here except flare pens. Next thing I have is my planner. This year I decided to get one from Target instead of using the one that my school hands out, just because I thought maybe if it was cute it would help me use it more, because I tend to at the beginning of the year be really good with my planning and using my planner, and then by the end of the year I just completely forget about it and I'm not using it anymore. So I want to start using this, and not only for school but for the rest of my life, because I have a lot going on. I'm a busy gal, and in my planner I'll show you guys what I mean by like color coding. I go in rainbow order, so my first class is purple, my second is blue, and so on and so forth. This is kind of what it looks like. I color code like this and write my homework, and then once I do it I cross it out with brown flare pen, which brown is used to write all of my like work schedule and like youth group and church and just everything I have going on that isn't school related. That's my planner. That's what goes next. Right behind my planner I keep my current read that I'm currently reading. Right now I'm reading Little Fires Everywhere. I am loving it. I am a little more than halfway and wow, guys, this book is so good. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it. It's a really popular book, but please read it. Oh my goodness, it is so good. And that was in my backpack, so yeah, whatever I'm currently reading I keep in there. If I get bored in algebra I like to take this out and read it. I get in trouble sometimes, but honestly worth it, because I'd rather be reading than solving equations. Does anyone really blame me? Also, during my off hours, if I have no homework and if I'm not going anywhere, I like to sit in the library and read this book. I don't really hang out with friends during my off periods, so yeah, my book is my best friend at school. The next thing I keep in my backpack kind of depends. So I stop in my locker between pretty much every class just because it's so conveniently located. So when I first get to school I grab my stuff for algebra. After algebra I put my stuff back in my locker, grab my stuff for astronomy, and then put that back, get my stuff for ASL, and go to ASL. And then after I put that in, I put all my stuff in my backpack that I need for my next class after my 2 off hours. Kind of switch out every single time I go to a class, which I think also helps keep my backpack not heavy and leaves me a lot of space to put other stuff in, such as like my book and my planner. I'm just gonna show you guys all my school supplies, since you know how I switch it out. I obviously don't have all of this in my backpack at once all the time. This is my stuff for astronomy. This is so perfect. I chose it not even knowing I was taking astronomy this year, and it's so awesome. We actually just learned about the phases of the moon, which is so cool. The back is so cute. It has little stars on it as well, and even when you open it, the inside has little stars on it too. I'll just do a quick flip through of my notes because kind of proud of them. They're looking really cute, and I'm so excited to take more notes in this class, and it honestly keeps me so entertained during the class because I get a little bored, not gonna lie. Here's my folder for astronomy. Not much to say about it. Super fun, super cute. It's made out of recycled paper, which I love, and I love the texture of it. Not much fun going on, just all the stuff in here that you need for a class. Assignments, notes, a moon wheel that we made. Kind of felt crafty. Next is my folder for ASL. I love it. I think it's so cute. It has these little like watercolor rainbows all over it, and I just think it's the most adorable thing ever. Most of what we do in ASL is gonna be with our hands, obviously, so I don't need a notebook or anything for it, and I rarely get handouts, so this folder is pretty empty. It's pretty gently used, just has some vocab in it, some assignments, some studying, some review for a quiz we have coming up. And I got this plain white folder. This one is for US history mainly, but again, in that class we don't get a lot of homework and we don't have a lot of handouts handouts generally, so I also use it as a general folder. So on this side, I have all my stuff for US history. This is a test that I got back yesterday that I did not do good on at all. It was really bad. And then this side is just like general stuff. I have something for National Art Honor Society here. I have a poster assignment from US history actually, but yeah, it's kind of a MISC US history folder. Now my stuff for math, this is the stuff that takes up the most space in my backpack, the most space in my locker, and is usually the only class I have homework in besides astronomy. It's also my favorite folder I think I have out of all my school supplies this year. It's this rainbow folder. It's so cute. I love it. It just makes me happy to see it, and even though math does not make me happy, this folder makes me happy. So that's what counts. So this folder is quite packed. It has all the stuff from like 3 units we've already been through in a month. And then my current homework goes on this side. This is stuff I'm already finished with. And then, yeah, current stuff on this side. So when I'm done with it, I switch it to this side and put the new stuff here. And then I do have just a plain white binder. Not very exciting with like all of our material in it. Not much fun. Also in my backpack, I occasionally stuff my Hydra Flask in there. It doesn't always fit. It depends on how much stuff I have in there currently. But if I have enough space, this bad boy goes in there. If not, I carry it around with me. And honestly, that makes me kind of nervous. I'm scared I'm going to leave it somewhere, but I haven't yet. Also, one more thing, if I need to, which is very rarely, I do bring my laptop with me to school. That's why when I got my Kanken, I got the one with the 13-inch laptop pocket in the back, so I do have that as an option. I mainly bring my laptop to work with me after school, so I'll use it for that, but I never need to bring my laptop to school with me. Okay guys, that is it for my what's in my backpack senior year video. I hope you enjoyed. This is probably super short and sweet and simple. I don't keep much in my backpack. As you can see, I try to keep it minimal, just keep my life more organized, as chaotic as school feels for sure. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you're enjoying the fall weather, or I hope you at least have some fall weather where you're living, because I don't, and I'm so jealous if you do. We barely even have leaves falling here in Colorado. I'm gonna actually go to school now. I have to get to class, so I'm gonna sign off this video. I hope you enjoyed it again, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Tested